don't know if anyone's in yet. I don't know if you want to leave me a comment, let me know that you're in. Go live. I'm hoping it's gone live. Last time I went live, I didn't set something right, so it didn't come up saying anyone was on. So I'm not sure if there's anybody on or not. Messages. Hey, there's 2 people on. Hey, Haunted Coachman, how you doing? Just thought I'd do a quick live, as I've not uploaded a video this week. Hey everyone. Wendy, Sierra, Comfy Living, Matt, Miz, Class01. I'm in heaven. I don't know what the signal's like. I am actually on my phone internet because my Wi-Fi is not that quick, so I'll come onto my internet on my phone. So I'm hoping it's a good signal. Hey Jonathan, hey Helen, hey Kim, hey Nancy, hey Miss C. Signal alright, thanks. That's good. So what's everyone been doing while they've all been in lockdown? How's my family? Family's alright. I've not actually been able to see my kids because I live with someone who's still working, so I've been staying away from the kids for now. But I've been messaging, ringing them on Messenger and stuff, so I've seen them that way. We're at Flex, we'll pop it at the end. Oh, is Flex live on his as well? I didn't know Flex was on. Alpaca, is Flex actually live on his now? Have I been able to work? No, I've not been able to work. I've had to stay at home because we're not essential workers. Because I do roll cages and stuff, it's not an essential work, so we've had to stay at home. I've been wanting to go down to my unit, but I'm not allowed to go down to my unit either to work on cars. But all this time in isolation and like locked up, and I can't even go down and work on all the cars that I've got in the unit. Can't even work on Dan's. I've got loads of new parts off Dan, new wheel bearings, new suspension, all that, and I just can't even go down and do it. Hey, the Ghost Dusters. That makes sure hard, but that. Oh, you're going. Oh, so you're able to speak with them. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm able to speak with them. Going to stay crazy here at home. I know it's mad being locked in all the time. There's only so much you can do, and when you've done everything you've got, it just starts getting a bit boring. A bit. My sleeping patterns all over the place, and falling asleep in the afternoons, and I'm not sleeping at night time, and it's horrible. Hey, Adventures with Jade. You alright? I'm good. Great. So, oh, the message. I know what Dan says about all the messages going back so quick when he's on a live, and I've not even got nowhere near as many people he's got, and I'm struggling to keep up mine. Greeks to all Bucky's crew. Why are you not your unit if you're on your own? I'm not allowed to go down to my unit because well, I went to go down the other week and I actually did get pulled over, and the police said it's not essential, so I can't do it. So I've not been out since. I've stayed in. I don't want to be getting fines. I don't want to be risking other people. I know I'm not. Like I explained to the police, I come out my flat, I get in my car, I get out my car, I get to the unit. There's no one there, but still, it's not essential, so I can't really be going down to do it. It's a shame really, because I've got a lot of work to do that I can get on with. Hey Bucky, oh god, how boring is this lockdown? I'm still in work, but I'm so bored on my days off. It does go quick these actually. Super Fiat Bucky, how can I super Fiat 500 1.2? I don't know, to be honest with you. I've never really worked in a Fiat 500. I'm not really a massive fan of them, to be honest with you. I know Carl wanted me to do on his, what did he have? His Igo he had. He wanted the Fiat 500 a Bath engine fitting in it. That was something we was talking about. Flex says hello. So Flex is live then. I didn't know Flex was live. I would have gone after Flex if I knew he was live. Danny just went live too. That's that thumbs up, show Bucky some love. We'll pop back later. Thanks, Alpaca. Everyone wants to talk to you. I've lost both my jobs. Why have you lost both your jobs, miss? They've not like fired you off because of this, have they? It's actually because of all this virus stuff that's going around. I hope they're not. It's not a really nice thing to do, is it? How are you doing with the isolation? Bored really, like really bored. I've got videos to edit and stuff. I've been going through my videos, but the problem is where I'm living now, from moving from because I used to live with my mum's, and I had the fastest internet, but I've moved in with my mate into his flat, and the internet where we are, we can't get anything fast, so I can't. When I upload my videos, it takes like over 6 or 7 hours to upload a video. It's a bit of a pain, really. 100 feet fine. Do you take other people's cars, or just do you work on friends' cars? I work on friends' cars, really, and my own stuff. I don't really work on other people's stuff. I just really work on friends and people I know and stuff like that. It depends what it is, what they want doing. If it's a quick welding job, exhaust, something like that, I don't mind doing it and stuff like that. But it just depends what work it is and what they want doing. Everyone's live. It's hard to see everyone. Just hate being apart from my family. My sister's due a baby. That's a shame, Whisker. Flex said hi. Tell Flex I said hi. I didn't even know. Hi Flex, how's the finger? Is that supposed to be that? I think you're on the wrong chat, Helen. What about opening up your own mod shop? Yeah, but it all comes down to, if you want to open your own shop, it all comes down to money. You've got to pay for rent for a unit, and to get a decent unit, you're talking like a decent size when you're talking like £1,000 a month, and then you've got rates on top of that, and they want like not it's like 2-3 grand altogether, and then you've got to buy all the parts, and then you've got to get your lifts, you've got to get all your tools and stuff like that. It's a lot of money to start up a business. I've just not got the money to do it. Popped in from Flexi Stream to say hi, hello, and hope you're well, mate. Do you do resonate exhaust, Bucky? Depends. It depends really with exhaust. There's different. I can do quite a lot with exhaust, but I think Carl has a resonator on his exhaust, but I've not. I don't think I've ever done one, to be honest with you. Can't remember doing one. Let's take the unit rents take the piss. Yeah, they do. It's expensive. Where I've got I'm lucky with my unit. My unit's cheap, but it's not as a business unit, so there's no rates or anything being paid on it. But it's split between two of us, so it's a lot cheaper. I'm obviously paying half the rent. He pays the other half the rent, so it makes it a lot easier for both of us then. And we've both got enough room because you can get like a good 15, 16 cars in the unit, so it's a first size, so we'll pay for it. So it's really cheap. What happened to the braids bucket? I had them in for a couple of days, and then they all started coming out and making a mess. But it gets to that point where when I have it back like in the braids, it gets a bit tight and I get really sore head. So I just didn't bother with them. I just pulled them out and got my hair cut a little bit, and then trimmed, obviously shaved up beard off as well. I'm getting convertible out later. It's warm enough for the top down. They're like the Gotham City Garage of North. Gotham City Garage. Oh, it's a good program. That I enjoy that program. I've watched quite a few of them. Are you going to be going to Scotland with Dan and Steve after this Corona has passed? No, I don't think I will be doing, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going. I've not heard anything off Dan. I've spoke to Dan a few times because obviously I keep in contact with him, but he's not said anything about the Scotland trip, so I don't know what's going on. And plus, once it's all over, I've got to go back to work, so I can't really, for having the time off and the jobs that are going to come in, and I'm the only welder at work, so I'm the one who's welding all the cages. If it all clears, all this corona stuff, and then I go on a trip straight away, I don't think I'll be able to be honest with you. I'd have to stay at work and give it a few months before I start having time off. I just want somewhere to weld up my Forester. Why, what's up with your Forester? Has that? What's wrong with that? What needs welding up on that? Hey SH Gamecast, have you looked into trying new skills, hobbies while isolated? No, I've not really. I've not even looked into anything. It's one of them though. If you want to, for new hobbies and stuff, you've got to have the things about to do the new hobbies. I've not got anything here with me. And to be honest with you, the only time I've been out is when I've gone to do an essential shopping. So I've only been out like once or twice in the past couple of weeks just to do my normal shopping. I don't want to go out and just buy little things and be out and about, and then obviously if I do get to see my kids, I don't want to be carrying anything. I don't have the virus or anything like that, so not really looked at any new hobbies, to be honest with you. You're very needed at work. Bucky, do you have any mods? No, I don't have any mods actually. I need to get some mods. I need to see a few people. I need to recognise a few people because I don't do a lot of lives. I need to start doing more lives so I can recognise who's on the lives a lot, so I can actually start picking some mods on it. Are you planning on streaming at all? Like Josh, do you have a PC? Oh well, Laura, I do have a laptop, and I do play on the Xbox, but my internet's not that strong enough, I don't think, to do live and play on the Xbox at the same time. Because when my flatmate Dean, when he's on the Xbox and I'm on the Xbox, it does slightly slow it down. We can't get any other kind of internet at where we are at the minute, so we can't. It's just really bad for internet companies around here. Wendy, what do I make it work? I make roll cages for cars, for race cars. Different styles of roll cages, all different kind of cars. Make them from scratch basically. So we'll get a car and we got to measure all the hoop that goes on like just behind your head, behind seats, and then you've got your cage that comes down towards the bottom of the door, and then you've got the cross in the back. We just design all them and just make them and cut them and weld them all up. The haunted coachman, toilet roll collecting. Hey Barry, glad to see you in chat. What if you took a friend's car that you worked on in the past to a car show and put out there what you can do, and then start small and might help you to become your boss? Well, I don't know if you ever heard of Carspunk. Carspunk's a company that does like air fresheners and car cleaning stuff, and they actually have it's Carspunk and Leyland Car Care. So Leyland Car Care is the company that cleans the cars, valets the cars and everything like that, and then you've got Carspunk. Well, me and Carspunk, if you've watched my videos, I went and picked up a Nissan Sunny from Carspunk, and we're actually doing a project on that we're going to take to the big car shows. So if you've got the notification button on, you'll know when I upload videos of this Nissan Sunny, you'll know what we're doing with it, and when it goes to the car shows and stuff. It's something different. They usually take a Lambo or something with them, Carspunk, to these big car meets and stuff like that, and these big car shows. But we're going to take the shows, we're going to do something totally different. I need to put my phone on silent, it's going off when people text. Silent. There you go. Right, let me see if I can catch up on some of this. Same, but I do understand that you've got to do your job and get money. Usual Subaru corrosion problems, rear end. So it's got quite a bit of welding to do on it then. You need to strip it all down, is it where subframe and everything is, or just is it like the seals and stuff like that? I can mod Barry actually, because I know who Barry is. How do I mod? Add moderator. Barry Little is now a moderator. There you go, Barry. I've put you as a mod because I know you. Oh, Flex Urban Adventure. Lucky. Yes, Flex. I didn't even know you was live on your channel. We're both like, oh, how can we both? How are you commenting saying we're both live? Hi Flex, how's Flex doing? What is it? I'm sure it's better to stay safe than try not to be bored. What's your stream name? Oh, my stream name, my Xbox name is Bucky's World. Bucky's World it is, my Xbox name. Hey, would you like your own TV show? Peter, yeah, I'd love my own TV show. If it was to do with like the cars and stuff like that and working on cars, like you've got all like this Gas Monkey Garage and all that kind of stuff, that'd be cool, having something like that, my own TV show like that. So Barry should have his spanner. It's out of sure I've hit that like button. I watched that one. Carspunk modded Dan's Q7. Carspunk modded, no, Carspunk didn't mod Dan's Q7. They cleaned and polished Dan's Q7. Carspunk didn't mod it. Dan's done a lot of the work himself to that car. He actually come to my company to get the tyres fitted and everything. But Dan's done a lot of the work for the Q7 himself. Yeah, it was nice. How is everyone? How are you? How am I so far back on this comment? Ah, there you go. Barry Little with a spanner outside of his name. That's how far down I am on the comments. I need to try and catch up a bit. What was the pizza like in the vending machine? PS nearly jumped there when that went off. Oh, that pizza actually. If Flex is still in here, we all got a pizza each, and I told Flex to keep hold of mine, and Flex got out of the car and he actually dropped it on the floor. So I didn't actually get to eat my pizza. Flex dropped it. Oh, thank you very much for the £9.99. So I don't know. Is it so, Syria? So I can't even. So I'm really sorry. I can't even say your name. The new logo is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. With a lot of respect for you trying to juggle work and family life as well as keeping us entertained. PS, I'll be a mod of you. You're got your back, Mister Butt. Haha. I could. The thing is, with the mods, I will mod more people. The more lives I do, the more people I will mod. The only reason I've modded Barry Little is because I know who he is. He's been round Dan's channel and my channel for God knows how long. So that's the only reason. But for now, I'm just going to do him from now, and then the more I do, the more people I'll mod on it. My grandpa used to race stock cars at Bellevue. That's cool. That's cool. Stock cars are cool. I do like stock cars. Bucky for Top Gear. Great new name, Bucky. Yeah, has everyone actually seen the logo for the channel? It's actually on my Facebook and my Instagram. It was found as Beeper History Seekers who come up with the design, and I think it's really cool. I didn't notice it at first, but he's got the world in the middle. But if you look close enough, it's actually the BMW badge in the middle. Get into making roll cages for race cars. Hold on. Oh, Miz, thank you for the £2. Buy a beer on me. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you sending the £2. How did you get into making roll cages for race cars? Well, I've been welding for quite a few years now, and the company that I work for now is SW Motorsports. Is the guy who owns it. I've known him for quite a few years. I used to work in a unit behind SW Motorsports years ago doing camper conversions with another guy, and it was my mate, his cousin, who said, "Oh, my cousin's looking for a welder to do cages." So I went and did a weld test and everything. He said, "Yeah, that's great," and I've just been working there since. I've just been doing cages ever since. Laugh out loud. I was laughing at Dan saying there's a little Italian man in there. Oh, do you mean on his video when he put that little clip of me with my hat and it, like everyone says, my smoke? It was actually a roll. It was nothing else. Likes and shares. Hey Jasmine, really cool. Yeah, really cool logo. I think it's that logo. Finders Beepers. It fits you very well. Thanks. You need merch, but I know. This is the thing with merch. Everyone's been saying for so long I need merch, but I'm glad I've not done any merch yet. Because if I did merch, it would have been Exploring with Bucky. And now I've changed my channel to Bucky's World, and I'm sticking to that now because I can do different things on my channel. Do with cars, and I can do the abandoned. I can do anything really. So now I can start designing merch. So I'm hoping in the next 6 months I will have merch coming out with Exploring Bucky's World. I get myself mixed up now, but I'm glad I didn't do any at first. Is this the right PayPal, bro? Exploring with Bucky at Gmail. Yeah, that is my PayPal link. Thanks, Barry, for putting that up. But yeah, it should work. I don't think when I was on the road trip last, someone said they tried sending me money, but it didn't work or something. But then Dan tried sending it money to me, and he said it worked. So I don't know what's going on there with PayPal. I've not used it for God knows how long now. I noticed the BMW logo looks awesome. Yeah, Rachel. Well, I didn't notice it at first. So I was like, oh yeah, that's cool that. And then I clicked on after he sent me another picture of it. I was like, oh yeah, cool. It's got BMW logo in the wheel. My family was raised up on cars, yeah. See, my family's not. My whole family, it's all girls. All my cousins are girls. My sister, obviously, sister and stuff like that. So there's no lads in my family. So I've not been raised up on cars. I've never been into football. Never been into sports. I've always been to. Mum said since I was young, I was always ripping things apart and building things back up. So I got myself into cars. And then there's a guy who used to live down the street from me. He used to come and wake me up at like 6 o'clock in the morning on weekends to go and help him build his bike. So he taught me a lot of stuff, how to build bikes, motorbikes, because he used to build Vespers from like his own custom Vespers from scratch. So that's how I learned to do mechanic stuff through other people. And then I've just learnt myself. I thought, oh, my car's broke, I'll fix it. Have a look on the internet, see what it is, or anything like that, and then just learnt myself really. Yeah, I was howling at him. Andrew's pizza came out cold. I thought it didn't like the demon. No, Andrew's come out cold. Everyone else has come out warm. I gave mine to Flex, and Flex just dropped mine. I was like, oh, I weren't that hungry to be honest anyway. upload the logo to Teesprings. See, the haunted coachman. A lot of people have said the Teesprings, but a lot of people saying it's really bad. Like the quality of the hoodies and stuff is supposed to be really bad. So I don't know. I'm not sure about that yet. I might do that and see what it's like at first. But other than that, I think I'll go with someone who like Dan knows a lot of people who do really good, and his quality of merch comes out so good and it's so comfy. All right, Rich and Bucky, do you believe in the paranormal? Have you witnessed, sensed anything that you cannot explain? I'm not a big, like Andrew says, I don't believe yet. I don't. I'm do and I don't. You get all these noises and you get these voices coming through and stuff like that, but I'm not a big believer of it all. But if something I'm one of them. Something's gotta happen for me to say, yeah, I believe it now. And that's happened, something like that. Till then, I still get a bit on edge when we're doing the haunted stuff, but I'm not a massive believer of it. So, hey Paul, Instagram. Oh, cheers Barry for putting that up. I don't know how far I'm up on this chart, but I'm just going down it as much as I can really. The only girl in my family, I've got 5 brothers, so it was cars, action men, and football for me. See, it wasn't all girl stuff for me. I did do my own lad stuff. I just ripped things apart and went out and bought knackered motorbikes, fixed them, and just drove around on them everywhere. Finally caught it alive. I like it, but instead of white writing, I'm rounding. What if you put a bold colour to make it stand? Yeah, I was thinking that because it's white. I'm thinking I keep the actual white one as my logo, but if I do any merch, I can do them at different colours. So I can do it like I can sell one set of merch at, like say, I don't know, blue or something, and then I can do a red one or something like that. So, but I'll keep it white just for the actual logo on the channel. I love working on my own vehicle. I enjoy being able to do the things that most people think girls can't do. I know, yeah, a lot of people. I was watching a program before and they were racing, and this girl turned up and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, are you racing this car? It's like, don't matter, boy or girl, lad or girl, it don't really matter. As long as you can drive or fix stuff, you can fix stuff. Hey, Steve D, how's it going? Oh, Trevor sending a £1.99 US dollars. Thank you very much. Sending love from Urban Hill, US, bud. Hey, Dan's dad. Me either, Bucky. I do and I don't. See, I've got to try and catch up. Proving Demons stuff is Teespring. It's okay? Oh, is it? I didn't know Proving Demons was Teespring stuff. I'll have to have a look. Let's see if I can catch up a bit. Have you got an EWF mask? I've not. No, I've not got an Exploring with Fighters mask. I've not been able to go around Dan's since he's put them up to sell. I've not been able to go around Dan's. I've had to obviously. Dan's got kids, so it's not fair on me going to Dan's and then saying if I'm carrying a virus or something, or if Dan comes to me if he's carrying a virus, because obviously my kids. So we've stayed apart from each other. It's the best way to do it really. Once you isolate for them 3 or 4 weeks, or however how long it goes on for, you're better protecting yourself and people around you. I had no choice, Bucky. I hated dolls. They scared me. I go on to EWF's latest mask. It looks cool too. I don't like ordering things through Teesprings. I've noticed that the clothes fall apart faster after a few washes. That's what I mean. A few people said that. They said the quality's not too well. Some of the quality's alright, some of the stuff's not. But they're saying once you wash it a few times, the logos aren't that great on them, and they fade and stuff like that. Well, really, I don't want to be selling merch to people, and then 2 or 3 months down the line, it looks crap basically because it's just worn and stuff like that. You want it to stay nice. You want it to be comfy. Too quickly for my eyes, Rachel. Yeah. Well, look, I think I've just caught up on the chat now. Stay safe until it's all over. Best way. Stay in. Stay safe. Don't be going out and bulk buying like everyone else is. Alright, it's going down again. Right, PayPal donates. Cheers, Barry. I've ordered a ton of things from Dan. You'll be better suited to go through him. Plus, he has already dealt with this stuff. He could help you out. Just now. Yeah, Dan's Dan's always said I've got to get merch, and if he needs any help with, if I need any help with it, he'll help me out with it. So I always Dan's. I appreciate Dan a lot. Dan's helped me so much with my channel, and my channel wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for you subscribers and for Dan really. Dan's helped me out a lot. He's got me on a lot of these road trips and stuff like that and helped me out. So it's great. I'm the same as you, Bucky. I do and don't believe in paranormal stuff. I watch all the lads' vids and I'm still and I can't even say that. I know what it says, but I can't say it. 40-degree wash, and I only learned from my man. Well, it's like with a lot of hoodies that I've got. I'll wash them, but I won't put them in a dryer. I'll always either hang them up or put them over the radiator or something like that, because I know for a fact if you put a lot of stuff in the dryer, it just shrinks it, and then it's ruined then. I got a brand new jumper not so long ago, and someone put it in dry, and I went to put it on, and it was halfway up my arms. Shelley B, hey, you alright? I've got an abandoned Air Force base 10 miles from me if you ever make it to in the States. Crazy bunkers, decals and wall and paperwork. It's called Chinook Base. Google it. I'll have a look when I finish the live. I'll have a look at that actually. So on a few masks with bits of fabric I've had on hand. Nothing great, but enough to keep me protected a bit. See the mask thing. The mask things. And the main reason for wearing the mask that I think is to stop from spreading it. A lot of people wear the mask thinking you can't catch it, but we're not, because you're not got it sealed properly around your face and your eyes, because you get it through your eyes. The virus goes in contact with your eyes. It doesn't stop you from getting it. It only stops you from spreading it. You know, if you start sneezing or coughing or anything like that. I'm using a scarf around my face when I go shopping. I must look a right kid. Love the new name, thanks Paul. Logo stay on well. I'll have to have a look. I'll speak to Andrew, see what he says about the merch and TCs. But I know I'm sure they take a percentage off you as well. So like with Dan's, you do it yourself. You pay for the merch and you're not getting it straight, because Dan does all his deliveries. So if he gets merch, if he gets people ordering stuff, he knows it's going out, because he's the one who's sorting it out and getting it delivered. Through Teesprings, I'm sure they do all that and they send it out. So if there's any problems and stuff like that, or there's out wrong with the merch, I'd rather it come to me than go to someone else to sort it out. Steve getting merch from Dan, it looks cool. And Dan needs you too, Bucky. People hit thumbs up. Stay safe, Bucky. He doesn't have his own agenda. He really wants his friends to succeed. I'm sure he's an amazing friend. Oh, he is. He's amazing. He's cool. I've known Dan. I think it's well over 12 years now. I'm sure it is. Something like that. 12 years. He's always been there for everyone. That's what Dan's like. Always dry on air setting without heat if you need to use a dryer. Oh, didn't think of that. Hey, Bucharest guided tours. You alright? Dan's merch, he has to front up a lot of cash, but Teesprings do outlay. Yeah. Get the likes up, guys. Cheers, Steve. Purple edition hoodie of Dan I got is fab. I've washed and dried it from getting it last year. Which one did I get off Dan? I think it was the purple one I got. He saved me the purple one. I think it's the best one. Saved my night, Bucky. I was bored. How's the Sunny doing? Sounded rough as. Oh, the Sunny. I've just bought some. Bought some while I was in isolation for the Nissan Sunny. I've actually bought a Haynes manual for the Nissan Sunny, so I can sit here and read through all the parts, how to rebuild a car basically from scratch. So I've got some reading to do while I'm in isolation. But yeah, it is sounding rough. I think bottom end's knocking on it. Because I can't get it to my unit, I can't do nothing on it, so I can't even get down to find out what needs work on it. So hopefully all this blows over soon and I can get down to the unit and do some stuff. Trevor with a £4.99 for the channel and you. Cheers, Trevor. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Not being allowed down at your unit. Yeah, it is doing my head in. It's doing my head in a lot. because I've got so many. I want to get on with Dan's car. I want to get on with Nissan Sunny. I want to get on with my drift bus. I just want to get everything done, and because I've got this spare time, I could have had so much done, but because I can't go out, I'm not getting nothing done. So it's just sat there. All is well from New Zealand. Yeah, I'm good, Ash. I wish I could donate, but the payment won't work. Don't worry about it. You don't need to donate. I'm never going to ask people if you want to donate. You don't donate, but you don't have to donate. Pink one, Bucky. I don't know which one. This is a pink one I've got. Hold on. No, you was right, Steve. See, it is the pink one I've got off Dan's. Not the purple one, it's the pink one. You're right there, Steve. How have you been doing going through this lockdown? Bored, very bored. Sleeping patterns all over the place. I've watched so many series on Netflix, so many car series and stuff on Netflix. It's just been boring basically. My dad had one. I know how you feel. We've lost all our bookings. Oh, but that's a shame actually, yeah, because you won't be able to do any tours or anything, will you? So you won't have anything. Nissan Summit, is that the one you're cutting in half, Bucky? No, I'm not. I'm not cut. I'm not. It's not. I'm not getting cut in half. It's being split between me and Carspun. So one side's Carspunk's, my side. One side's my side. But you'll know more about that when I upload more videos about it. But it's not actually getting cut in half. No, won't be doing that. All the cars my dad had, we could had a mansion, laugh aloud. He was well into his cars. I'd love to. You see, sorry, shutting this cupboard. I'd love to have. There's so many cars I'd love to have, mate. Spy Haynes, man, you open bonnet and then phone a garage. The only reason I bought it is because I knew I was in isolation and I knew I needed something to read. So I thought if I got really clued up on the book, half of the stuff I probably own, because it's an old engine, it's a carburetor engine and stuff like that. They're easy enough to work on anyway, but I know what parts go where and what stuff like that, so it's just nice to be clued up on it. So when I come to open bonnet, I'll be like, oh yeah, this goes here, that goes there. Catch up on some of this. I find and finished Peaky Blinders. I really love British shows. They're 30,000 times better than American shows. See, all the car shows I watch are all American car shows, because I love the old, like all the American trucks and stuff like that. I don't think there's that many British car shows that I'm into watching. It's all American. I watched all the new tube footage from all the guys and rinse Netflix and Amazon, so fed up. You'd be what would be your ultimate car? I don't know really. There's that many I like. I couldn't really choose. I know one car that I've always wanted, like since I was younger, was an old school Mini. I've got two of them now. So they are a mess and they're doing a lot of work. But when I finished it, it'd be a Mini that I've always wanted, but it'd be a Mini that I'd built, so it'd be even better then. Never read a book since I left school. I'm not a book reader, but with this, it's something different. There's a lot of pictures in it as well. A lot of it's old pictures, like showing you where parts go. But other than that, I don't really read books. Well, we Americans really love our cars. Yeah, I know. You love your big trucks and your hot rods and stuff like that. I'd love to build hot rods. The difference with American cars, the body of the car sits on a chassis where the wheels and everything is. They're all new enough. All the cars in the UK are all one piece, so there's no separate chassis. You can't just take the wheels and everything off the bottom and leave the body. Or everything's all together in the UK. So the American cars, if we had them over here, I'd be able to build so many different things, just mad things with them. What is your favourite car? My favourite car is an old school Mini. Old Mini. That's my favourite car. The Plymouth. The Plymouths are cool. But I couldn't get any more cars anyway. I've got enough cars on the go and bikes that I've got to do projects with. Oh. I think I've caught up a bit here now. Let's subframes for you. That's chassis versus subframes for you. Yeah, it's all just subframes here. There's no full chassis. Yeah, you would. That would be so much fun in to see what you come up with. The thing is, all these programs you watch, these American programs with all these trucks and everything like that, and they're all making hot rods and stuff like that. We haven't got that kind of stuff here to make hot rods and stuff. You can, the closest thing you've probably got is a Land Rover where the chassis does separate from the body, so you can probably do something with that. But there's not much variety of stuff out there to do much stuff with. It's basically, I don't know, it's because the cars are just all one piece over here, so you can't really do much with them. I read a Haynes manual on helping friend replace a gearbox for Ford Escort. We got it done between us. This is the first Haynes manual I've actually ever bought. And looking through it, it does tell you like from like the smallest bolt to the like from the front to every single bolt all the way along the car to the back. So it's pretty cool actually. Favorite car is an RS2000 Mark II. Yeah, they are cool. The RS2000s are cool. You both have too many projects. Dean. Dean's on my chat. That's my roommate. He's obviously sat in the other room watching now. I think we both have too many projects. Yeah, we both do. Dean's got his Nissan that's been at paint for about 2 years. He's got his Nissan, that his project that he had on the road for 2 years, and it's been in paint for 2 years. What you're drinking looks like a good old cider. It's just Copperberg fruit cider. Just got a Range Rover 2.2 down it. Best off-road car I've had so far. Shifts too. I bet it's pretty. Range Rover, the old classic Range Rovers are cool. The V8 ones. My mate's got one of them and it goes anywhere, that thing. With tight, and he didn't even have that bigger chunky tyres on, but he'd point it and it'd just go. It was there. For Bucky, which countries haven't you been to for that you would love to explore? I'd love to go to America. I love to go to America. That's one place I'd really like to go. Haynes manuals are super useful. I think you could have I think if you could find an American car over there, you could make a rat rod. I think I would enjoy what kind of project. The problem, see, you can find American cars over here, but they're expensive, very, very expensive to buy. And then you've got to find the parts, or you've got to import the parts from America. So it's the money to buy an American car to do a rat rod. Because I'd enjoyed making a rat rod out of an American car, but they're just too expensive over here, like really expensive. Hello, Bucky's roommate. Bucharest, £5. Best we can do, Buck. Best wishes from us. Thank you very much. You don't have to send it, but thank you very much. That's very appreciated. XR2i or Renault 5 Turbo, my favourites. Renault 5 Turbo, they're cool. My mate's had one of them in the past, and it's cool, but cars then. If you had a chance, would you go on Top Gear? Yeah, definitely go on Top Gear. Definitely. Hey, Bucky's flatmate. in would have Richard, Hammond, Jasmine. Well, we would love to have you here in the States. I'd love to go to the States. Even if it wasn't for exploring, just to go to the States. I think the place is cool. I think it's crazy that it's super expensive to get an American car. That blows my mind. My mate, he deals in a few American cars. He buys them quite a lot and he sells them quite a lot. And they do get expensive for what you get. It's a lot of money for what you get, and it's just too expensive to think, oh, I'll go and buy that, and then I'll cut it up and hot rod it, and then you've got to try and sell that as well. It's going to be twice as much as what you would sell one for in America, kind of thing. What car did you learn to drive in? My first car that I drove in was a Metro, an old Metro. Rover Metro was the first car I drove in. Mine was a W Austin Metro. Mine was a Metro. As I just said it, you popped up and said Metro 1 litre. That was the first car I drove. That I bought it cheap off a mate and just drove it around. So what brand of cars do you all over there? I'm intrigued. Brand, there's loads. It's like the thing is, you can have your Fords over there, and we can have our Fords over here, but they're totally different cars. You'll have a different style of Ford to what kind of model of Ford we have. That's the thing. America seems to get all the good cars and the good trucks, and UK seems to get all the bottom feeder crap. Really. Just in Metro. I still own my first car, Escort Mark IV combi. The Escorts, I do love Escorts actually. My mum's had a few Escorts when I was growing up. I've had the XR3i. Uh, yeah, I think it's about two or three my mum's had. I think they're cool, the Escorts. Not many of them about now. Nice ones anyway. I'm older, which car should I choose? When I'm older, which car should I choose? Oh God, Twitter. Barry, I've not been on Twitter for God knows how long, so you can go onto Twitter, but I don't think you'll see any posts because I do not know how to use Twitter. I'm no good with Twitter. But thanks for putting it up, Barry. What car should you go for when you should I choose? See, everyone's different. You got to choose what you like, really. I couldn't say to be honest with you. I've had I've had loads of cars. I've had God knows how many cars. Uh, but no, I wouldn't be able to tell you what car. It's something you've got to choose yourself, really. Make of the Volvo D5. Which one's the Volvo D5? I can't think which one's the Volvo D5. That's the Volvo D5. I don't know. My mate's got the Volvo 940. Is it a 940? I'm sure it was. Full American car visiting crew. They are like monsters compared to our little cars, but they are so cool. Yeah, they are. My mate who had the pickup truck. There's a couple. Actually, there's a couple of them where I live. There's two American trucks near where I live, and they're huge compared to the pickup trucks we've got. They're massive, and especially when they put all lift kits and the tires and everything on the big trucks. I'm really intrigued by this conversation. I drive a Chevy, and you get that over there, Chevy. You don't see that many Chevys over here. I don't think you get that many Chevys over here. To be honest with you, I don't think you do. I have an electric orange Focus ST. I'm not a big. They're cool, but I'm not a massive fan of the Focus STs. I'm not a big fan of the Focuses. I had my Metro Turbo like 25 years ago. Metro Turbo. Try and find one of them now. You won't find many of them now. Metro Turbos. I'm gonna go play P. I've had three Metros. I had a Mark 4 3i, Mark 6 SI, Mark 6 RS2000. Love the car. It's still about in England. RS Owners Club. The Escorts, I do love the Escorts. The old school Escorts more because I like the square. I like my cars really basically. I like the old BMs that are square. Like obviously, if everyone saw my Metro, that was my Micro, that was square. I love the old school square cars. PS4 by. Seen a bit, Jasmine. Instagram, cheers Barry. Yeah, it's a 940. Yeah, but it's a broken 940 at the minute because it's not running right, is it, Dean? My favourite car is a Subaru Impreza. You all have SUVs over there. Mine's Land Rover, minus Land Rovers. Yeah, we have a few SUVs. They're nothing like the SUVs in America though. Nothing like the SUVs in America. We've got them over here though. Was a Focus 1X Saloon. Mark 2 is the daddy. I think mine was a Mark 3 XR3i. Is it Mark 3? I think it was. Mine's this 5-pot Mark 2 2.5 turbs. BMW E30. Yeah, Dan's. Like Dan's. It's a nice BM. They're cool BMs then. I do like them being all boxy. So, I think I've got up on the chat. Loads of them, but not American. No, it's not, but it will be soon. I've just sold a C378 Corvette. That was cool. My current car is a Subaru Impreza RX. My flatmate Dean will like all the he likes all the Subarus and Skylines and stuff like that. Oh, wrong can up then. Didn't even have it open. 1500 LS. B to the hooky. Exploring my fires. Dan's on. Took Dan long enough to pop onto the live feed. I think I've been on 45 minutes. Your dad's been on for quite a thing. R32 coming, yeah. Dan's getting himself an R32. It's alright for some minute, Dan. The hard work's paying off. He's getting his car. Can't wait for it. You what? Dean said his S13 will still kick its ass. I'm watching Initial D. Dan, okay. Yeah, Dean reckons his S13 will still kick your R32's ass. That's it. Dan will be wanting a race with you when it comes. But it does look nice, that R32 Dan's getting. Like, it looks really nice. It looks clean. Right, guys, I think I'm going to go off now. I'm 45 minutes. So I think I'll stay on for another 5-10 minutes and I'm going to shoot off. You means the missing S13. Yeah, the one that's been in paint for 2 years. The one that's been having work on it for 2 years, like your E30. But I was hoping I'd get most of Dan's car done this week while I was off work, but I've not. I just can't go down to the unit, so it's a shame really. I wanted to get as much as I can done really. I've welded all one side. I just need to weld the other side and then start putting it back together. So there's not as much. There's a lot, but there's not that much to do. But it will be done. It'll be done next next month or so. Well, it depends how long we're off for. And Steve will be live on my vlog channel at 10, bro. Alright, sweet. I'll see you over on your channel. Make sure everyone goes over to Dan's vlog channel. Dan Vlogs All. And he'll be live at 10 o'clock like he's put. Make sure you go and hit the subscribe button and then you know. This back, I built my engine. Electro garage plates in the Nissan video. They're yours. The garage plates. Oh, you mean the tread plates? No, they're not my tread plates. They're what I borrowed. All roads in the States are wider than British. This chat's going quick now. I understand when Dan says you can't read it all. Half dream car, the Subaru Classic WRX STI 555. Pretty cool. When tonight? Yeah, Dan's going live tonight, 10 o'clock on the Dan Vlogs All channel. So make sure you go over and check that. Steve will be there, obviously. So make sure you go over and check it out. Transport is pedal powered. Bucky, got your 5 fighters here first. Got your 5 fighters here first. I have no tick on this one. Oh, yeah, but I can put a spanner outside of it though, Dan. Everyone click on Dan Vlogs All now. Well, I'm going in a minute, so make sure you head over to Dan Vlogs All and put your subscribe button and bell button on so you get a notification at 10 o'clock. You all have the smaller bodied cars, I guess, because Americans wouldn't fit. No, you see a lot of American cars when you got them over here. You see them with the lifts and everything like that. No, they don't like. Our roads aren't that wide. So R32 vlogs coming to mine and Bucky's channel. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, have it on Dan and mine. Hold on, I need to put. I'm just gonna mod Dan on this as well. So I guess that all. R32 vlogs coming to mine and Bucky's channel. Yeah, that. Stay tuned for that. This is when you see Dan all excited and stuff when he gets his R32. You'll know how much he's been waiting to get one and how long he's been wanting to get one. So he's going to be all excited on these videos. Get a notification of the day just to give you the heads up. If you didn't get a notification, make sure you go back onto his channel then and redo the bell button and put it again. It's like Christmas coming early. So, right guys, I'm going to go anyway. It was nice talking to you all. Make sure you stay tuned. I will have a video up at some point this next week because I've done a live tonight. I'll do one next week, but I will have a video up, so make sure you stay tuned. That's it. I'm going to go. Bye everyone.